Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the superstar, the one and only undefeated champion, Andy Carter.
The crowd goes wild.
These are the crowds that I'm used to.
Hey everybody, Anthony, appreciate that. What a beautiful introduction to car. The nicest thing anyone has ever said about you, mate. Hello everyone, down here with Mr. Andrew Carter at, I would say, the premium, one of the best known, and probably today we're going to find out the hardest European Tour venue is the Earth Course at Jumeirah Golf Estates. Playing here with Carter, and we're going to have an 18-hole special match, stroke play championship versus the Tour Pro scores.
Do you know what they shot?
It's quite the, what did you shoot?
Like mid to low 60s.
Mid to low 60s.
I'll take mid to low 70s.
Yeah, breaking 80. So, the way we've been hitting it on the range, we're gonna...
He always says that. He always says that.
No, seriously though.
If you don't recognise Andrew, make sure you hop over to his channel and subscribe if you want to. There's some,
that'd be nice.
some half decent stuff on there.
There's some exceptionally good stuff, if I'm honest.
Oh. You know,
I think so.
You've got a much higher opinion of your channel than the last time I spoke to you. I like it.
Thank you.
What was the most recent video you did? That was with Jazz, wasn't it?
Drew Binsky and Jazz Jawatananond. He's a European Tour player that I can't pronounce his name.
Okay.
But we're me and Drew versus Jazz around the Emirates, par 3. Night golf, sorry.
Who won? Really?
Now they don't need to watch it, do they?
All right, okay. I'll bleep that bit out so no one will know.
It was a good video though, very good video.
What's the first hole here? How far are we
So the
on?
first hole is, how far is it? So the first hole is 454 yards, into wind, into bunkers with limited grass.
Wonderful.
Flag
Can't
is
wait.
front left as well, so that makes it a little bit shorter for us, so make it about 430.
Fantastic.
It's
Mate,
a massive green.
I'll let you lead us off.
Play well.
I'm
300 yards that left bunker, so we'll probably just ML that.
Well, I wasn't even looking at that, to be honest, mate. Wasn't even in range for
That's
us.
the line. With my little fade, that's the line.
You fading it then?
I've got a fade. Fantastic shot.
Wow, Carter.
Fade,
Mate.
Fade. Fade. That is what they call pure.
Well, Finch, you've got a draw and I've got a fade. This is already the strangest vlog.
Would we call that a draw though?
I would.
I
That
mean,
was a Finchy draw.
in all fairness, it wasn't my normal slice. That was more of a trap inside and kind of hood flip. But that's the way Tour Pros play.
Exactly. That's how they get around.
18 holes to go. Get down into those comments. What are our scores going to be? Be kind.
How far you
I've
got?
left this at 137, which is an ideal pitching wedge.
See.
High little cut into the flag. Like that.
It's absolutely all over it. And that got a beautiful kick as well. Oh, sit.
Yeah, I think it's landed too early. It's landed on the slope, I'm afraid. landed at 134.
What absolute classic way to say you hit it too short. Oh, it's landed too early, that. Mate, I'm keeping that. That was brilliant. That landed too early.
It did. It landed too early. It wasn't programmed to land at 134.
133.
I'm actually just short of the green, so green irregulation missed.
It's going to hold up a little wedge.
Okay.
It's a bit of a weird distance now, that. Because
So,
in
yeah.
UK it's a wedge. Over here it's like flying a bit further. A bit further. At the
A lot
moment it's like 30% further. Oh,
That's the one. I think that's low. I think that's got the right carry. Oh, it's right down its throat.
Did that land too soon?
I don't think so. I think it landed on time.
I don't think that landed too soon. I
No.
think that landed just on the time
It
that we
did.
wanted it to land.
Correct.
Okay.
2 yards.
Putting it or chipping it?
2 yards too soon. I don't know, mate, to be honest. I would normally chip this, but under this pressure of the championship
The final round of the...
on the first hole, I'm sure I'll be fine. Maybe on the 18th you'll see me put that. But I'm going to weaken up this left-hand grip, just get the body rotating, rocking back and forth.
Oh, this was Pete Cowan, little chipping
Cowan.
lesson he gave you.
Like that.
Oh, go in, go in, go in. Oh, what? He knows what he's on about, Pete Cowan, doesn't he? I like how I'm taking all the credit away from you who's actually hit the shot. I'm just giving it to Pete Cowan.
Give me a break. I controlled the handle really well.
Mate, that was lovely.
Thanks.
What a lovely shot.
Oh, I'll take par.
Hold on, mate.
Thanks, mate.
So this for birdie and to go into the red figures.
From right to left, so right edge, you think?
Not answering that.
All right, so right, okay.
Wow. Wow. Have you ever seen a more defensive putt on the first hole?
Wasn't very positive, that was it?
Okay, two very different pars.
That was a just get off this first green. I feel like I what's the word? Like just overshot my ability on that first hole. I just wanted to make sure it was still me.
Just brought you back down to life.
I didn't want to fly too high. Didn't want to fly too high. So we're playing off the blues here. 7,700 yards off the backs. 583 yard par 5.
4-shotter.
So bunkers in our face, but I'm guessing carrying it over the right
We
one?
can't, yeah, from this tee we can't. We're going to carry it over the right one. The far one on the left we can't reach. Well, I don't think we can reach.
Well.
I'm going to aim at it with my little fade anyway.
Okay. Your patented Andy Carter fade.
Just with my fade.
But you've never shaped it anyway. You've always been pretty straight.
Yeah, I know. Well, when I say fade, Peter, I mean a 1 yard drop out of the sky fade.
Right, okay.
Like that.
Nice, mate.
Oh my God, where does that come from? I like it.
It's a beautiful top you got on there, by the way.
Thank you. This is last year's FootJoy collection. My good friends at FootJoy. I would say it's more off the left, slightly off the left. It's allowing the fade. It's encouraging the fade. Oh, Peter.
On the back foot a bit, right?
Pull draw, otherwise known as a pull hook. But it's just bouncing down the rough. You're lucky that since the DP World Tour Championship, the rough has been cut down to make the members a little bit happier.
Well, I mean, on my practice round here, me and the caddy actually scouted out the course, and it's actually not too bad up there. It's quite fluffy, leaves a decent angle into this green as well. I mean, I might not be going for it in 2 potentially, but it was in the book to miss that side.
Right. Okay. Good. Yeah. Change your book.
You do need to be straight. Can't afford to be missing fairways. In fact, you can't afford to miss the rough.
Caddy's getting sacked. Shoddy note taking.
Yeah, let's pour that. I told you, change the book. Oh, one sec. Let me get in here, Patrick.
Now, right, this is something like in the rules say. So this is all obviously loose.
Correct.
So like, can I not scrape that away?
No, Patrick, you can't scrape that away.
What about if I took some practice swings
Sideways.
and it accidentally shifted through?
Well, that's fine.
Right, I'm going to use my 8-iron because it's probably my least favourite club. Just going to try and
Advance it.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think you've got no backswing. As long as you can just, you've got a backswing, so.
In all fairness, I've been injury free for like a month. So
Yeah. Well,
I don't know
now's
what
the
to do
time
with myself.
bring that to an end. Strike was clean.
Pretty good that.
Well done. Good shot. It's downhill, downwind, so it's
that is
probably bounding down there.
Better layup than I normally would ever do. Carter's a confused little pony because we actually drove back 25 yards to it. I think I've got a decent bounce and I've got big arms now.
Right.
No,
Peter,
go. Lay up then.
I'm going to lay up into the green side bunker and get up and down from there. Seriously.
That sounds very professional though, doesn't it?
Thanks, mate. I'm better at bunker shots than I am at pitching. Oh, I'm absolutely pured it. Oh, that could go 280.
Sounded awesome, that.
Go on, ball. Don't know why I'm waiting, I can't see it land. 115 to the flag, 96 to clear the lip.
There's a bit of space. What's the club selection? What's the shot? You're coming out of the rough, it's slightly downwind, there's not a massive amount of green to work with. Do you go out the flag or do you play just slightly left of it?
I mean, I've been on tour long enough now that with the wedges, you've got to attack. I'm going to use a 54 degree. It's just in a little bit of a lie where I think it might be a bit of a flyer.
Okay.
So that's got enough to clear the bunker. I don't think it's going to spin low, so it might just roll on a little bit. And if it goes a little bit long, then my short game is dynamite.
It's gone high.
Good ball.
That is all over flag. Oh, Peter! He is pin seeking.
See, tour pros, never out of a hole. Never.
So mine did pretty much exactly what I thought it'd do. Just jumped a touch, landed pretty much by the pin, but then just released out to the back edge. So that leaves me a kind of 14, 15 footer there for birdie. But Mr. Carter flew the bunker. I think he landed on that front section there. It's rolled around and he has put for an eagle. That was such a good strike off that 3-wood.
Not hit it, Pete. There's no point running.
Should have set off earlier.
Go, go, go on.
It's doing well, it's doing well.
Drain, that down drain. Oh, it's coming back as well.
This is what you get on the European Tour as well, folks.
Very invasive.
Got a new camera angle on tour this year.
You see my nice figure of 8 stroke?
I was a wee bit loopy.
I was a bit nervy.
Ooh. Ooh.
Just didn't allow enough to start with. To be
Good
honest,
effort
mate,
though.
It's more of a positive putt.
It was more of a positive putt than the last hole.
Quite happy with that.
So it's an easy little par.
Oh, well, so far, I mean, it's a stroke play event. A long way to go. But Andrew Carter, you're one in the lead.
There is a bunker in the middle of the fairway.
Okay.
I think it's about 300 yards plus. So it's in range.
Right, okay.
So I'm going to aim at it. Ideally, I'll pull or push it, and I'll miss it. That's the level,
So
folks.
we're doing on tour, folks.
That's the level. That is the level. Aim at it, you won't hit it. Oh.
Oh.
Stop.
Oh. Oh.
Sit. Take a seat. Take a seat.
Oh.
That was an overconfident swing, I have to be honest.
Might be in a spot of bother.
Well, the red figures lasted long.
I think your adrenaline was.
I'm ready to finish.
In all fairness, you didn't hit it in the bunker.
Oh, it's heading towards that right bunker.
Hold on.
Oh, we're both in danger.
Yeah, in that bunker.
He's in the right bunker.
Sliced it.
You did. It just sets you up for this hole, doesn't it?
Holes
This is
there.
wide.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you hit better drives. Just
Right.
gonna wedge it onto the fairway.
Easy to make a mistake from here still. I've got to make a good strike, get it over that bunker.
Yeah, good focus. But not too good because you don't want to go over the other side.
Well, I'd rather go over the side than go short. It's
Okay.
very thick sand. My word. Damn it, that's what I didn't
Sit,
want
sit, sit. Oh,
Oh, fantastic.
come join me.
I told you it's very deep.
Very deep. Very
Very deep.
thick sand
Very
there.
thick.
Very
Oh, wheels are off already.
Look how
Got cut out for this.
thick that is.
Oh, that's pure that.
Sounded amazing when it smacked into the lip.
Right, so your line is basically up and over the bunker. Left of the quite ugly building, to be honest. It's that block of concrete.
Oh, the concrete block, right?
Yeah. What have you got?
I'm gonna go 6.
Ooh.
Just gonna make sure I try and clear this one.
I'll be honest, as soon as you hit this, I'm going to run out of the way because I've got the wind into my face. That's right, decent strike. Make its way to the right side of the green, or right of the green,
Yeah, we'll be up there somewhere.
but it's definitely up there somewhere.
Good strike.
Go, go. Okay, so we have some distance to go here. Peter, you've hit the green now. So you did the first job. You just quite missed the central section, which would have taken you down to the flag. You've gone the wrong side of it. But you probably didn't even know that was there, did you?
I've no idea what I'm doing still, to be honest. Up
Did you-
the slope, down the slope.
Up the slope, down the slope. Could go either right to left or left to right. Always tracking. That is not a bad effort at all.
All things considered.
In fact, that's fantastic pace.
Bear in mind, all I've put it on in the last 2 months is like 5 on the stimp around Manchester. It's all right.
And Carter, this will be a career bogey. Unlike the end of year highlights on the European Tour, this will probably make it. And sometimes if you're, again, just struggling to keep your card, it's these putts that keep you going. Just don't want to have you going back to tour school. For everyone's sake. You know what, Carter's learned how to putt, that's drifted.
Oh, it's gone the other way.
That was unlucky.
And just like that, from 1 under par to 1 over par. But you know what? I feel much more comfortable being there. The nerves have gone and the heart rate slowed down again.
Happy with my level, finding that level. So it's a 3-foot putt that you got to wave outside the hole, my fave.
Big swing in this match. 2-shot swing on the 3rd hole. Peter Finch level par, Andy Carter 1 over par, and we head to probably one of the hardest par 3s in the world.
All right, 4th hole, 245 yards off the plates, but with the flag being slightly forward at the green, it's 2, 3, 4 to the flag with a slight wind into and off the right, and it's well covered with bunkers. I've got 4, but I'm going to go back and get my 2. Very picturesque, beautiful hole, and it'll be an even more beautiful hole if we can make birdie.
Oh, where's my cup? Oh, there it is. Keep going.
He's on the green. Oh, he's got the right side of the green, so it's feeding down to the flag. It's a nice shot, Peter. Very, very nice shot.
Thanks. I was just going for the centre of the green there. When you're faced with a tough hole, like we often see here on tour, it's just important to find the centre of the green sometimes.
Sounded amazing.
It was probably toe side of centre. It needs to move a little bit. Yes.
Let's call the slope.
Yep.
I actually might end up closer to mine with the slope. No, side by side.
Higher on the slope, working its way
Oh,
past
he's
your ball.
done me. He's done me.
And I've won the nearest to pin competition.
Those famous near the pin competitions here on the UP Tour. Box
I've won a
of
voucher.
pinnacles are yours.
Alright folks, so Finch's not give himself enough club.
There, he's on the very front edge of the green. Flag is here. I'm pin high. Slightly disappointing pull. That's the right to left, up the hill. It's hit a bit too hard, so it's not come back. And it's chewing its way past the hole. And he's got a bit of work to do for his par. I feel like you hit that through the break there.
It's tough though, isn't it? Because I don't know, I mean, did I get that right? That I was kind of uphill and into green there and then down.
Yeah, correct.
Honestly, one of the huge differences between playing a normal course back home and being out here. Remember when I managed to get around with Danny Willett and his like reading of the green? He was. I didn't play with him, I just walked around with him. And it was just like his reading of the greens on the grain was unbelievable. I'm quite sure I'm there yet.
There it comes. Is it going to break back round? No, it's kind of threw it a touch.
Did.
Whoa, it broke a bit more than expected.
A bit more?
A lot more. Okay, all right. A lot more.
He missed by an hole.
I've got left to right grain, uphill, left to right slope.
So just going left edge.
I'm going just outside left edge dead pace.
I know the camera flatters everything out anyway, but this does literally look just like a flat putt. Nice. Well, boss of the Moss, Andy Carter. Never said that before.
Didn't really break, did it?
No,
Pushed it. Pushed it.
So both sitting a 1 over par, and just the hole you want for a bounce back. About 210 yards off the back, over water, pin tight left. Is the water behind as well?
Yes, so water is going to go behind and left of that pin.
That's great news.
So I'm just hitting this middle of the green. Looks a lot shorter than what I said of 176.
I'll let you hit first.
So I'm going to go first.
That's why I tactically threw in a 3-putt last time.
I'm going to aim at the flag with a fade.
Great strike. Nowhere near the centre of the green. It's gone straight at it.
Fading at it. I'll take that. Stop calling your shots, you can't do it.
It's the only problem. Like on tour, if they hit a bad shot, just hold the finish.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I did. That's what I did.
So you know, I'm going to cover myself. Okay, you ready for this?
Go on.
I'm going to go right of the green. I'm going to go right centre of the green. I'm going to go centre of the green. I'm going to go at the pin.
I can confirm that 7-iron is the club.
Yeah.
Hold off that little foot cut shot. Oh, pulling with a draw. It's on the green. Good shot.
You know what, really annoyingly, in all of that, I don't actually think I said
You didn't say left
left
flag.
edge.
All right, you join us, 7th hole, 572 yards. Tight tee shot, as you can see. Very well protected bunkers for shots 2 and 3. Beautiful, beautiful hole.
Right, it's got to hit the fairway. It's a very narrow fairway up there.
Beauty. Ah, couple of players here.
Oh, we are players.
Oh, he's ripped it. What a drive.
Just to tell everyone, by the way, I tweaked something in my groin a few days ago and it's just come back. Now feels I've got an iron rod inserted from my kneecap up to the groin area. Carter, that's an absolute busting drive. By the way, I'm a little bit worried. The last time I was on the course with Carter and he ordered food, I ended up not being able to hold the club for 4 hours with the grease in it, but we've got a chicken tikka wrap.
They are probably the best on-course food in Dubai. Chicken tikka wraps at Jumeirah Golf Estates. Unbelievable. Amazing.
So, use your discount code Carter30.
Right, I've got 260 downwind uphill. It's got a little cutty 3-wood, mate.
Bash it, mate. You got the distance. We know that from the second.
Oh, thank you.
And from your, obviously, European Tour stats.
I faded it.
Wow.
Just started at the flag. That needs to get over that bunker. It wasn't an amazing strike. Did it get over it?
See it bounce, but...
Based on where that flag is, it needs to have got over.
Okay.
I really wish that was recorded. Finchie basically just drove his buggy a yard.
Sure.
And got back out and got his glove.
I drove a yard, I always preferred like that.
Same yardage as me.
Wow.
Maybe a bit, one more yard because of the angle.
5 yards less because of the distance line, I think.
Oh, it's a drop kick.
Oh god.
If it clears that bunker, it'd be okay, but it didn't.
Ready for my chicken tikka wrap.
Tell you what, Carl, I hate to admit you're right, but that wrap's pretty fit.
Oh, it's unbelievable. We went for the spicy one as well. So the
The jalapenos in there are quite warm.
Soft sand, it's not that heavy sand.
No, it's the soft one. This it's difficult. They were two very poor second shots. Not ideal. So how far have you got, Pete?
Don't know.
Okay, so he's got about 60 yards. Flag is on the very front edge of the green. I can see mine in the bunker. I've got the worst bunker shot. Right, so what's the club?
50 degree, picking it clean, half swing.
Give you a little tip, you can land it about 10 yards past the flag because
Okay.
it's in a little bowl there, it'll come back. Wow.
Wow.
That's alright, it's on the grass, just missed the green left.
Meant it.
Never a good sign when I said, that's alright, it's on the grass.
Well, Carl, this is not the place to be.
gotta go over 2 bunkers, including the one I'm in.
Oh my god, that is horrific. And down onto that ball.
I mean,
Oh my god, I'm literally about 15 foot above Carter here.
I need to pitch this to the right of that. I'm gonna try and pitch it to the right of the bunker and let it run down the slope.
Out of this bunker, over the next bunker, onto a downslope. There's the pin is in a bowl, so that is a fantastic shot. Andrew Carter.
Oh yeah.
Take a bow, son. That is brilliant. A Rafa Cabrera Bear pain behind us. I saw him just give it a little clap then.
That was nice, that.
Finch's shot, he's quite lucky to be on the grass, to be fair. Downhill, just downhill. He doesn't want to go past the hole here because he could have a 50-yard pitch back. Blade looks like it's open. It's gone high, needs to sit, needs to sit, needs to sit. Decent effort, well played, good shot.
Through the break.
He did indeed. I mean, it would have been really nicely hold. If you held that, it would have looked amazing. Very cinematic with the backdrop.
Epic proportions.
Put that through the break as well.
As always, Carter way too aggressive with these shortcuts.
Oh.
After all that, you're only one shot better, Danny.
Hi.
What?
Yeah, par.
460 yards, just managed to get Carter there.
Finally putting his ball behind the markers. I reckon if this was real European Tour rules, it'd be 8 over by now.
Oh, what a drive.
Beauty.
Wow. I wish I could repeat that again.
I love it if your real tour pros did that when they hit shots. Oh wow, how good's that?
It just, you know, when everything just went in the slot nicely, didn't it? And then just hit a draw from the middle of the space. It's just unbelievable.
Drawing it, fading it.
That's what pros do, right?
Yeah,
Tour pros.
they do it when they mean to, though.
I just aim straight. Yeah, it's a good shot. Ooh, it's kind of bringing in that right bunker, but it's a good shot. If it doesn't go in it.
I won't reach that, I don't think, will it?
Could.
Think?
Could.
Keep forgetting I'm so massive. Rafa just drove past, I've been inspired. Got the shades out. Shades in the cap.
He eventually drove past our golf course, Peter.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's a
Only
bit,
eventually.
it's a bit embarrassing really. We both outdrove him from the same tees.
We certainly did. I've driven by a good 5 to 10 yards, and
I carried it there as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I told you he took a massive bounce.
Bit of backspin. He ran it.
I'm another 20 up.
Yeah, yours is huge there, mate.
Thank you. Right, so we're now able to tell you accurately that Rafa is now putting for par,
And he's held his par putt. So that's big for this leaderboard.
Big in the tournament, that.
It is, isn't it? Peter now has got
180. Off of a kind of slow, so I'm going to go right edge of the green. Just like that.
oh, Peter Finch.
Rafa, turn back and get your eyes on that one, my friend. That's how we do in the pros.
One sec. Be with you in a sec, guys. Just walking over to my ball. Be with you shortly. And he's, oh no, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. The buggy's parked halfway back.
Okay, up on the green, I'm going to get Carter coming in from the fairway. Tell you what, that's looking pretty good. Not too bad at all there.
Right, Pete, downhill, left to right putt for birdie.
Downhill, downgrade.
This is your opportunity. We've both got an opportunity here to just leapfrog and just stay ahead. Well, is it one or the other? Leapfrogging or staying ahead? I'm not going to make any cash being a commentator.
I mean,
we both have the opportunity to stay.
You've got to stay tuned for the back nine, because I think this is where Carter just starts to literally fall apart. You can hear his brain melting.
God, I'm exhausted.
Oh,
It's just gone past the hole.
that's a bit cruel, ain't it? That looked really good.
It did look good.
I think our strokes gained in talking crap this round is probably plus 8.4, I think. Wow. I thought you set it off a little bit too far, to be honest, but...
Well, I mean, yeah, I did.
And now, well, there's the evidence. Lovely. Steady par again there, mate.
Hard to bear.
It's just a push. Just a literal push of the golf
A
ball.
literal push of the golf ball.
It's a literal push.
Well, lucky mate, that's back-to-back bogeys. It's the scores on the doors through 8 holes are Carter +1.
I think probably
Finch,
what my only real consolation at the moment is, because it is so tough out here, I'm still in second place.
Well, you let Rafa get one closer.
Well, no, I think he's just had a shocker ahead. 499 yards, a ninth hole, and the final hole of this part. I think me and Carter are probably going to have a nap after 9 holes.
It's quite long as well. It's a shame it's going to catch the rough. And the bunker.
And the bunker.
No! That is game over for this hole.
You just
Can't go in there.
got to be patient. That's what you've told me.
That
So
was
that's what I'm
such a
going to
good
be.
strike as well.
Oh, it's going for the same bunker, but I think it could be over it. I mean, that is flying. Yeah, he's cleared it.
Wow. Actually, thought I was fading it, but just hitting it too straight.
Damn it.
That's straight ball. A quite frankly embarrassing disparity in the distance between those drives. Carter found the fairway bunker on the left and has really left himself no choice but to lay up.
Right, what's going to happen here now is I'm going to lay up with a 9-iron over this bunker.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wedge it on.
Okay.
So that's what I do, I wedge things on. And then I'm going to miss the one.
Okay. So you can learn something from this, kids. Carter's basically playing this hole out in his mind like a game of chess. Unfortunately, he hates chess.
I actually don't. I'm a big chess player.
You're a big chess guy?
Big chess guy.
That's right, mate. Very good. Just settle a bit. Oh, in the right and rough, but it's all right. You don't want too much control. You're so wise.
I know.
Like an owl.
Right, Pete, you've got 190.
Yeah, it's dispiriting, isn't it? Like, hit a 310, 15 yard drive and you still got 190 in.
I know. It's a tough school.
Yeah, very tough score.
It
But
is.
it's kind of a bit of a fluffy lie. Wind feels slightly more down than I thought, so I'm going to go 7. Hoisted up there.
Hoisting.
I'm going to go just pin looks left of the green, I'm guessing.
No, it's on the green, but it's left side of it.
Left side.
Unfortunately, the GoPro's just run out of battery. I'll switch onto it, the back 9 again, but we switched over to big cam. It cut out just after hitting a magnificent approach shot. It's just climbed over the bunker. I think it's on the green. I'm gonna roll round.
Roll down.
Just on the left edge, not too bad.
Yeah, a bit of a pull with the hands through impact there.
Alright, very unlucky, but also quite lucky, I think, if you look at it from a different perspective.
Well, my perspective is that was bloody unlucky.
My perspective is that you're bloody lucky. So, down the slope to the flag. Mine's not quite gone very far, so I'm looking at bogey. Apologies for the crying baby in the background there.
Yeah. I never like kids anyway.
No, they need
Stop putting me off like that.
They need to learn some self-control.
Yeah.
Nice spot. We're trying to rescue a par. It's not ideal, is it? But that's the beauty of golf, and that's why we love to play it. Alright, Pete, to end part 1 with a par. And to get off the bogey train. Oh, he's staying on the train for... Oh,
It's harsh, that, isn't it?
it is, it is. Staying on the train for one more stop, ladies and gents. Bogey Pete. That's what they call him.
And when you're on tour, it's not a great nickname to have that. It's really not. Well, mate, I ain't gonna lie, that wasn't the best golf in the world, but this is a tough course off those backs, my word.
I don't know, I think it was quite good golf in parts. I thought we played quite well. What we finished? I bogeyed the last day, so I'm still up 9th. I'm 2 over your
4. 3 bogeys in a row. That's all going to change at the start of part 2 though, so make sure that you subscribe to Carter, make sure you subscribe here on this channel, wallop that like button, do things to help.
And we'll see what we can shoot around the back 9. Just want to say a huge thank you to watching, massive thank you to Jumeirah for having us down as well. A beautiful, beautiful day here, stunning course. Let's hopefully we can get a few birdies on this back 9. Oh, have we had a birdie yet? Carter's had one.
Yeah, I've had one, thank you very much.
And that was stunning. Right guys, see you next time.